guys, and welcome to... Hi guys, and welcome to the Pico Show. I'm really hoping that we're, that just didn't cut off, and we are actually live. It looks like we're live. We've got 5 viewers on YouTube and quite a few on TikTok. Hi Scottish Gamer, how's it going? We're here today to talk the Pico Show, but we're here to talk about the Dev Jam 2023 that Pico have organised along with Intel. I don't know why I couldn't work out what it was, but it was Intel. Okay, it was Intel. Right. So I'm showing the screen on YouTube. I cannot show the screen on TikTok. I do apologise. Just wait until I get 1,000 followers on TikTok. It ain't happening. I'm sorry. I wish it would. I wish it could, but it doesn't. Okay. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. Okay. That's right. Yeah. So, let's go over this all over again to the people on YouTube. Pico have organised a Dev Jam. You have to basically join through the link in the description. It will walk you through everything you need to do. It's pretty simple. You can sign up with a Google account, you can sign up with a Facebook account, if you really want to sign up with a Facebook account. And there's a few different accounts that you can sign up with. I signed up with GitHub because I already had a dev account on that, so I thought might as well. But the pools of... So the big thing is, obviously, the project ideas, creativity could fall into a number of different categories. For work productivity, game design and interaction, entertainment scenarios, education purposes, for finance, medical, and daily life scenarios. I don't know what that would be, but that sounds pretty cool. Desktop tooling. Okay, so what, like, yeah, okay. Multi-user scenes and mobile app converted to 3D or VR apps that may draw more attention, more user retention. Okay, I get it. The submission requirements. Let's go over this. Your submission could be a design document, an online document, an app, a video demo, and from what I gather, you don't actually have to build something. Now you get bonus points for building a game, but I think you can submit if you're a graphic artist or just a general artist, or I don't know, a graphic designer or a digital designer, you could quite easily submit some ideas. You can do it in the slides, in a Word document, or you can video submission, or an actual demo app / game. So you don't actually know how to code the entire game. You can just come up with the concept, which I might do. I think potentially I might look into going through just a little basic game to maybe get a bit more familiarity to know exactly what is capable. But you don't have to. Obviously, the prizes would depend on what you do. So the best mixed reality design potentially sounds as though you probably have to build a game. But I suppose it doesn't necessarily mean that's true. It'd be good to have got someone on who exactly knows all the rules, really. But that wasn't capable in such a short time. I might try and work on that for next week. The sound on YouTube Live is a bit weird. It's not, is it? It shouldn't be. YouTube Live is a bit weird. It's not, is it?
Another interesting character.
It shouldn't be.
Very interesting.
Good for an evening.
1 second.
Well,
We've run out of things to say on Inside Line, so we've come to the room. And have you got any care packages? His mum sends very...
That any better?
Packages.
That's annoying. That any better? That's annoying. Poop. I know what's going on. That should be better. There shouldn't be any echo now on YouTube. Sorry about that, guys. I had my desktop running in the background, which is playing it so I could double check that the sound is coming through. But apparently the sound is coming through twice on YouTube. Do apologise. That should have fixed it now. That should have fixed it now. Let me know. Anyone? Yeah, excellent. Okay. So yeah, there's some good money to be won here. And like I say, generally you don't have to be, or it doesn't look like you have to be a coder. What's the overall look of it is that you can just come up with a concept. I don't even know if you'd have to be a proper artist. If you've got an idea, maybe, you know, you can always submit it. Like I say, if you could get someone to work with you to maybe come up with the idea and actually put the idea together and working, maybe you stand more of a chance of actually of doing well, or, you know, more of a chance of winning. But that doesn't look like it's actually the full-on requirement to do it. But the prizes learn. So the I don't know if I've gone through this on TikTok, but I don't know if I've gone through this on YouTube. Anyway, the first prize is $8,000. Second prize is $3,000. The third prize is $1,500, and the fourth prize is $500. Fifth prize $300. And then you've got other categories. So best game app is $1,000. Best non-game app is also $1,000. Best mixed reality design is $600, and best hand tracking is $600. So you've got two categories there that, you know, best game, non-game, and best game, and then best mixed reality and best hand tracking. The judges, as we can see there, there's 10 of them. So, you know, if you know them, slip them a fiver. I'm joking. That was a joke. Everything will be above board. I am 100% sure of that. But if I win, you know what's happened, don't you? Anyway. So, really, what I wanted to do with the live stream was not only to, you know, bring this up, but maybe come up with, you know, some ideas together in the chat. Let us know if you, you know, if you come up with an idea and you're going to do it, say it, but say that you're going to do it. Because then that's only fair. I'm thinking of at least coming up with a concept. I'm going to mess about with the new different bits of the Pico SDK. Honestly, I have never built a VR game ever. My background is web design and development, which I think might lead into it. I've done a bit of app development back in the day when I was doing my degree. That's a long time ago. Things have changed. I mean, so much so that I think they've changed from I know they've changed from Objective-C to Swift, which is Apple's own language that they've created, because let's face it, Apple like to do things like that. If I win, so all things Pico said, if I win, I could buy myself an Apple Vision Pro. That yes, you could. That is true. You could definitely buy it. You could buy you could buy the Pico 5 Pro Max if rumours are true when it comes out next year. That could, you could do that. No confirmation on this yet, but it would be nice to know that's happening sooner rather than later, or news on it would be good to have. I know we've had all these leaks, and we talked about it in the last week, but I think because of obviously the Quest 3's come out, a lot of people are very hyped about it, even though honestly, and I still give my honest opinion, I don't think there's enough of a difference between that and the Pico 4, but if you are moving from the Quest 2, then it does make a lot of sense if you're going to get a Quest 3. Certainly makes more sense to get a Quest 3 than it does to get a Quest Pro. But then the Quest 3 doesn't have eye tracking, which is in some ways why I'd really like them to see them at least release the Pico 4 Pro, well, not worldwide, but at least to all the countries it's currently in. So I'm full disclosure, just so everyone knows, I've pre-ordered a Quest 3, just to do a comparison, just so I can see in my own head. Honestly, I don't have any plans to keep it. I don't know what I'll do with it once I've finished the review. But I just don't think it's, how do I put this? It'll be interesting to see what the review says. Let's put it that way. Or it'll be interesting to what I think of it when I actually get it. Just for curiosity more than anything. I still argue that the form factor and thing of the Pico 4 is ultimately is still the best one at the moment. Especially because the battery's in the back, not in the front, which reduces the weight dramatically. I don't care how thin you make something. In my head, until I receive it, it's still going to weigh a lot on your face. It's still not going to be as comfortable as a battery that's in the back. But that's a different story. In my honest opinion, I would, and if you've got a Pico 4, I would stick with the Pico 4. Even if you have a Quest 2, I would, and I said this to someone in the comment the other day, I would actually wait till November, December time before I ordered one. They're not going to sell out, not at that price. They didn't run out of the Quest 2. They're probably going to have made less Quest 3s, I would have assumed, in anticipation that they're not going to sell as many. But I think the price could potentially drop either December or at worst January time. It all depends. I would, unless obviously you're making content or you're doing a review I would wait until December before I bought one. Because I don't think there's enough games that are utilising the Quest 3 anyway at this current point in time. Yes, they're going to have had some games are automatically going to have this boost. But again, if you're using the Quest 2, especially for PC VR, you're not going to really see much of a difference. Obviously, the pancake lens is going to make a massive difference. But I would still wait. You probably get a price reduction after the first couple of months. That's my argument anyway. So Soup 123, that was what I would say. Do you think the Pico 5 will be worth the wait? Yeah, I would wait for it. But I have every intention of waiting for it because I just don't think there's enough of a leap. The XR2 chip, if the Pico 5 is actually getting that, we might see more of a performance enhancement than the Quest 3 for the fact that they actually know how to cool a chip. That was a joke. That was a joke. That was a joke. But we've seen a performance enhancement from the Quest from the Quest 2 to the Pico 4, even though it's running the same chip, because it is cooled better. So that would be my thought process. But yeah, if you're going from a Quest 2 to a Pico, if you're going from a Quest 2 to a Pico 4, you'll see a massive difference. And if you're going from a Quest 2 to a Quest 3, you're going to see a massive difference. Honestly. What were we talking about? We were coming up with ideas. So I really liked the idea of a proper mixed reality, especially with a sense pack where you can actually build your rooms, so that you can use mixed reality in the way that others are using mixed reality. I've seen... What have I seen? I've seen the... why do I keep saying that's really annoying. The Quest... No, sorry. The... I've done it again. The Pico 4... it's going to really annoy everyone now, because all I can think of is that word. There are some games that have used it. The one that I've seen recently, or an app that I've seen recently use it, that I've seen a development video on as well by Pico themselves, is the... What is it called? It's a video app, and you can put your... It's quite new. 1 second. If someone can help me out in the chat and let me know which one they think I'm going on about. It's not 360 it's not 360 Media Player. It's Moon VR Video Player. Uses the Sense Pack to actually do that, so you can put video on where your current TV is if you really wanted to. Moon VR, yeah. And that looks really cool. So I'd like to do something like that. I'm thinking Halloween's coming up soon, or the Dev Jam finishes on the 10th of November, so it might not really work, but maybe do something Christmas related. You could do not Stranger Things kind of thing, but you could do a mix between Christmas and Halloween. There's loads of stuff you could do. I just can't think of anything right now. But I definitely want to use mixed reality. Have you seen the I think it's a shooting game where it's like you shoot the walls and then the helicopter comes through, and that looks really cool. You could do something like that. Or there's obviously the cabin, which has got the zombies that come through the window. That has not been fully confirmed to coming to the Pico 4, but from what I've heard, it is. Whether that happens, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But from what I've heard, we are getting that update on the Pico 4. Again, that would show that the people who argued that the Pico 4 is not possible to do that were wrong. So that's always a bonus. So yeah, that's really all I wanted to share about that. Right, we've got some games. I'm just going to change back to my camera. The games that came out this week, they are smaller than last week. You know, last week we got... What did we get? Last week we got a massive game, but it's not listed on my list of... Swordsman's VR. That was it. I knew we had some. Did that come out on last week? Maybe it didn't. Maybe that was the week before. Wow, time flies when you're having fun, guys. So this week we have an app that is 4X VR video player, Journey to the East, Naftron's Arena, Happy Drummer, and Trip. And then we also have, I want to say it's Migraine Visual Aurora Simulator, which is like a health thing. And then 5 Nights No Escape, which was, I think, if I remember rightly, was named Unmanned Midnight Nightmare something or other from a few months ago. I don't know if that got removed because it wasn't on my list of games, but I'm sure, well, I know it was there because I'd purchased it. So it was in my purchase list when it came up today. So guaranteed it was there. And so I'm looking forward to playing that. And seeing what the difference is. But from what I gather, it's gone multiplayer. I was on trip, yeah. So All Things Pico's put in the chat. I was on trip yesterday, and it was awesome. I need to look into a bit more details on what it's about, because I haven't had full on chance to check it out. What I'm gonna do is in the chat on YouTube, I'm just gonna put a little poll out. Who's making a game for the Dev Jam? I am, I'm not. Be interesting to see what everyone says. Let's see how that goes. So Trip is a free app. I didn't realise that. Well, I really should have realised that, because I'm staring at the list of games that I've put on my list of my database of games, and it does say it's free, along with Naftron's Arena, which is also free. The 4X VR video player is $21.99. That might get reduced. Journey to the East is $6.99. Happy Drummer is $2.99. And 5 Nights No Escape is $7.99, which is a bit of a bargain for that. Honestly, it's we've currently got 100% I'm not, which is fair enough. Yeah. That if I'm the only one who makes one, I win all the money. Honestly, I'm not going to bribe anyone. Honest. So yeah, what else have we got? There are some there's some other info as well that I need to share, because there are discounts going on at the moment. On the 1 second. There are discounts going on the store itself. Let's have a look. Why can't I find any information about this? It's on the store itself. I'm gonna dip into the store now and have a look. Sorry, I feel really unorganized. So, the discounts, once it's loaded up. Yeah, it's not loading. It's stalling. Ah, there we go. Okay. Oh no, it's not showing. It's no good. There are some offers anyway. If I could show you, I would. But I can't shut TikTok down to have a look on my actual phone. But there are some offers going on in the store. Go and check them out, because you might find a game that you get that you wanted for a while that's on a discount at the moment. But that is really all I've got today. And guys, I really appreciate everyone showing up. We will be back, or I will be back Thursday at the latest. I'm trying to, or looking into, possibly doing a couple more live shows, because I'm kind of enjoying them now. I was like petrified at first to do a live stream after so long of not doing live streaming, but I kind of enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. So if you are here and you've appreciated it, please hit the like button, because it means a lot. And I'm assuming you can do the same on TikTok, but I can't remember. Thank you. Someone liked. Thank you. Appreciate it. And I'm gonna put some 100% in the chat just for that. Just for everyone who's liked the video so far. I feel really like pathetic when you ask for a like and you ask for a subscribe. Like, it's something I generally don't do. I haven't done for a long time, but live is a bit different in it. It's a bit more interactive with you guys. For some reason, what have we got votes wise? So 6 votes. One person's making an app, or one person's making a game. I know it's having the time, isn't it? But if you're a developer, people need to know about it, because we might get something really cool from it, or at least a concept of something really cool, and it might help some developers out, especially, you know, that prize fund of the 8,000. Is it 8,000? Am I making that up in my head now? How much was it? Was it 8,000? Why can't I remember? My brains have gone to pot. Hey, if it's UK, how's it going? If it's VR, wow, UK. You are from the UK, right there? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, 8,000 is just insane. Like, you think about it, like, that could really help, especially, you know, a small developer or a small creator who has created a game. It might help them out a lot. The second prize is still a lot of money, which could really help. And it's not only that, but if you make a game and it wins 5th prize, it's likely to do well in the store itself, isn't it? Which is then going to earn you money as well on top of that. I don't really know how it would work when it comes to the actual production of the game, if you actually made the game and everything, because you've done it as part of a dev jam, whether some of the money would go, or who would own the rights to that game. But I'm sure that's in the terms and conditions. I would have assumed that you would own full rights to it. It's a prize, isn't it? It's not. You are not making something for someone else. but you've got till the 10th of November to come up with something. Whether that be, like I say, whether that be a design or a concept for a game or a fully built game. Because, what is that, October? So that's a full month and a little bit. If you're in the UK, is anyone going to EGX not next week, the week after? Because I am. It'd be good to know if anyone in the chat is going. And that really concludes the episode. I know this wasn't really as well planned out as the other ones, especially not last week, which really was a much better show. So go back and watch that. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye. You guys, because you're on TikTok,